It's the middle of the night. It's like 1 a.m. And I had to stop. I was watching some superhero stuff with Kari. I enjoy coming home and spending time with my son. I do. I love my wife. I do. I love curling up next to my wife. But after a long day at work, I don't want to just go straight to bed. I kind of want to do something else. So I was hanging out watching stuff with Kari. And I don't want to say I was having flashbacks or anything, but I got to thinking about a time where I was collecting unemployment. It was about this time last year, and Kari was working, Asia was working. At the time, Zach was here. Zach was working, and we kind of had this fine-oiled machine. Like things were getting done, things were getting organized, but I felt useless. Cause even though I was making money, I was making more than everybody, but I felt useless because I was just sitting at home and I was just playing video games. And Asia would come home from work with these horror stories, and Kari was always complaining. It was never a good time. So I gave myself the title of Dispatch. I'm Dispatch now. I'm here making sure that everything runs smoothly. If you're a Power Rangers fan, think Billy and in Power Rangers Zeo. It's like I'm important. I'm hanging around. I'm doing important stuff, but I'm not actually out there doing anything. So if something came up, Kari needed something for work, it was like, bam, I got you. I will take care of it. Or if Asia needed something, taking care of around the house, boom, it was done. I had dinner ready when everybody would come home. That was Dispatch, and it was cool for a while. And I just remember feeling useless. I remember feeling like, sure, I'm contributing, but I'm capable of so much more. As a man, I need to be doing more. Hopefully that's a trait that I instilled in Kari. Hopefully that's something that he'll put together for himself, and he'll never have to feel that way. Hey, here comes the boy now.
You doing your video?
Yeah.
Can I come be in your video?
Yeah, sure. Come.
What are you
come
doing your
sit
video
down.
about? What you been talking about?
I'm talking about my time as dispatch, and
Where's the camera on your phone?
it's here.
I
So,
don't know where to look.
So I'm talking about my time as dispatch, and how that was about this time last year. If you think about that,
Is that really?
that's really weird.
Okay.
And I just remember while I kept the house running, and you had your shoes for work, and your food handler's card stayed up to date. I just remember feeling useless, like as the only person not in the house working. I just felt useless. And just as you walked out, I was saying, I hope that that's a trait that my son never has to deal with. It's like, as a man, you want to feel useful. As a man, you want to, feel like you're doing something. Hopefully, that's something that you have.
I feel pretty useful.
I
feel like I serve my purpose.
Hopefully, you not just
like,
sitting
honestly,
around feeling like.
I feel like I feel I feel differently than you. Because I'm not like the head of the household, you're like the bread, you're the man of the house, you're the breadwinner around here, I can see why you would feel that way. I'm the son. I don't feel that way at all, as long as I'm not fucking up in some shit, I feel like I'm fine.
Hey, you know what? This is gonna run long. I see that now. I want to divert a minute. I was having a conversation with
This was the diversion.
with your auntie today.
Really? How's she doing?
She's okay.
Good.
She's blaming herself for the old man's death.
I don't see how.
Her logic is, had she never left, he probably wouldn't have made a series of illogical decisions. Her exact words were, he needed his Tuvok, and she wasn't there. And I was like,
I can't relate to that. I don't really see that.
You see, I relate because I get it. Because you're my Riker. If I'm making a stupid call, you're gonna be like, that's kind of dumb. But also, you know me well enough to know you might not see the forward thinking plan that's there. So you're like, I'll allow it.
Yeah.
I'll give him some leeway. But
I like to think personally, the way I do my thing is I'll inform you that I think what you're doing is retarded, and I'm gonna let you do it. You know, I'm gonna just sit back. You're well aware I think it's ridiculous. I'm gonna sit back, let you do your thing, and then down the line, if it's still retarded, then I'm like, hey, you should stop doing that.
Yeah, but realistically, honestly, when was the last time I just made a bullshit call?
You know, it's been a while. I can't think offhand. It's been a while. It's been a decent amount of time.
Like we do okay. Don't get me wrong. You my Riker. You my right hand. Like
hold up your right hand.
I know.
Hold up your right hand.
I'm using my right hand.
Hold up your right hand. That's me.
Ah, yeah, it is. That's him. Yeah, I use you for other things at night.
You're left-handed.
I know. Isn't that weird?
Really? You jack off with your right hand?
Wow, that's way too much information.
Is it? Wait, no. Do you really jack off with your right hand?
Since we're here, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Well,
you're an offhander.
You know, I haven't masturbated since I got married.
You're married.
But,
yeah, I get that. That's weird to me.
Look, you're my Riker.
Right hand.
You're my right hand. You know, I depend on you to make shit go. But at the same time, I know sooner or later you're gonna have to go. Like, and she's kicking herself for it, and I'm just like, look, he was a grown man, and regardless to what you think of his choices, regardless to what you think of his situation, he was a man who lived his life the way he wanted to live his life. He died married to the woman he loved.
For God knows why.
Well, for God knows why.
Fucking
I mean, you know,
why was that decision made?
You know what? I don't see it, but it wasn't up to me to see it. I wasn't sleeping with her. He loved her.
Were you?
No.
You know, that's like a Filipino thing. When she dies, you like inherit
it's like
her.
He was under the impression she loved him back, and you know, and he died spending time with his grandchildren.
That's why I feel like, honestly, your father had a very happy death.
Yeah,
that was a very mellow time.
It's like, sure, it was real messed up that he died. I mean, you know,
all deaths are sad.
You know, he was only in his 50s. He had plenty of time left. There was so much more he wanted to do, I'm sure. But he died happy. Like, I could die today and be like, you know, I prepared this one for life. Look at him. He's ready to go out there. I loved a woman with everything I had, and she loved me back.
So you know.
Right. Yeah, to my knowledge. You know, I took care of house and home.
But what about your relationship with God?
Oh man, don't even get me started on that. If I die right now, I'd be good. Like, I feel like...
Is this your suicide note?
It is. There won't be any more videos after this because I died. That would be really morbid.
Yeah, right. This
wow.
Is the last one.
And like, this is the only thing you guys have to watch to come back to. Like, wow. Even if you watched all of them in a row, this is the last one you'll see. Like, and I'm talking to, this is it. I'm fucking done.
Right. Hey, fucking kill yourself. Fucking do it. I'm waiting for you to die, you fat.
Oh, there's something I want to show you. I'm going to show you after this.
Don't die.
Look, the moral of my story is I know what it's like to feel useless. I don't feel that way anymore. Mm-hmm. I'm tired. All the time.
I'm sleepy. I need to relax.
I'm always tired. All the time. But if you're telling me that for give or take $3,000 a month, you need 8 hours of my day, a couple of days a week, I'll show up. You know, I'll do it. I got paid yesterday, and it's like, Asia went out and got her nails done, and then she took an Uber home, and then she bought a pair of boots, and you know, and like some socks.
I ain't saying she's a gold digger.
But it was like, okay, whatever. Like, I wasn't like, oh man, we gotta conserve every penny. I don't know where the next money's coming. It's like, no, we're fine. And I know I struggle a bit with getting out of the mentality of I'm broke and I need to struggle with things are just okay now. Like, I don't know how to not struggle. But dude, I'm getting there.
Hey, look, man, baby steps.
I'm getting there. I think what I'm probably most proud of with my family is that I didn't get this job and then things changed. Mm-hmm. It was like, this is our home. I am the captain. Mm-hmm. I make shit go, but I don't have any money. You know, it's like, I don't know how I'm going to make it go. But like, nobody's attitude in the house changed. It's like, now
I don't judge you based on your monthly income.
Like, now we're doing well. And it's like, the attitude didn't shift. Nothing changed. Like, This is just who we are. But
Money
there's
don't change us.
But now it's money
I'm
involved.
always about the streets. I'm always about where I'm from. I always put on for my city. Money don't change me. I'm from the streets, nigga.
Really?
Yeah, nigga. The 313.
Miss all your homies.
I miss all my homies.
7 Mile.
Yeah, hell yeah, 7 Mile.
So
This is a gang sign. I think.
I don't. Or you said a really big hamburger. Look, I don't feel useless anymore.
Is 7 Mile Bloods or Crips?
I don't know.
Is that blood?
You know, I'm just. I'm looking at you. I'm actually looking at you in the
Are you?
camera.
That's me right there.
Yeah,
You
I'm
looking at
looking
me
at
right. Can I look at you?
Sure,
Okay.
dude. I'm especially proud of you.
Thank you. That's nice of you to say to me.
You're a man, dude. I was talking to a dude today.
Can I tell you something?
Sure.
I was looking at me. I wasn't actually looking at you.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I was talking to a guy today. He was out with his 3 kids. They were like 4 or 5, and he had like a newborn.
Aw, babies.
And you know, they had all this energy, and we were just talking about his kids. And he was like, "Man, sometimes I forget they people." And I was like, "You know what? I'm all the time, man. It's like I forget Asia's a person. It's just
What does that mean? Sometimes
Asia-
you forget they
It's
people?
like Asia's just an extension of me. Like I come home, my wife is here, stuff gets done. It's like I